from coaching over the last few summers with Team USA to now. It's something that I knew if there were an opportunity that came up, I would be very interested.
Yeah, and I'll just chime in. The great thing, talking with Steve, gauging his level of interest, getting to a point where I felt he was the right guy, the right person who's uniquely qualified for this role and this responsibility. And obviously USA Basketball has a number of stakeholders, and so making sure that that is discussed and everyone's on board, which thankfully happened. So that took some time to get to this point, but no, Steve was my number one choice, and thankfully there were some great options out there, as Steve alluded to, in both the college and the NBA ranks. But I think because of a unique set of experiences, I think his basketball acumen, and I can go down the list of reasons we all know, Steve was the guy, and we had to go through the process, which I won't bore you with what that is, but ultimately we got to this point where we are now. We're very thrilled.
You built relationships with Pop through him being your coach as a player and then also being on the USA coaching staff together. So what coaching tendencies have you observed from him both as a player and then on some of his assistant coaches that you hope to implement both here with the Warriors and then also Team USA?
Yeah, I mean, Coach Pop has been my mentor for many years. I consider all of my coaches who I've had in the NBA and college and coaches I've had on this staff to have been instrumental in my growth as a coach. I mean, I started coaching at a very late stage, 49. I was 49 when I took this job. So I had a lot to learn, but Pop, given that he's been coaching during that entire span, he's really been my mentor. So, having played for him for 4 seasons,